celebration of the year. But we're glad you could make it, and thank you for those of you that, all of you, had to shift and come a little early. We're very busy these days, and our cameraman back there, Jacob, has another obligation, and we really want to be able to stream it and record it for folks that can't be here today. You're going to get a link after today's ceremony, and you can share that out with family members that couldn't be here today, grandparents, whatever you want to do. So we didn't want to lose that component. It's been very positive. Kind of one of those positive outgrowths of COVID, believe it or not. But that being said, we are here to celebrate 7 outstanding students. And they represent all of our 7 schools. And just so you know, this is a very special award. It's only given out, you can only get it once in your entire career here in Newington. You have to be not only a good student, but you also have to be a very good citizen of your school. You have to be following the rules, helping others, being a leader. So we're looking for a combination. It's not just strictly someone that has good grades, but they have what we like to call the portrait of a graduate. You're a good communicator, collaborator, and you're ready to help out other students. So it's very positive. Less than 2% of all students ever get this award. So there's 4,000 kids in this district. You can figure out it's a very small number that ever get this award. So with that being said, I'm going to bring up each principal or their designee. They're going to describe how your son or daughter achieved this award. And then you will also get some goodies from me. You're going to get a plaque and some gifts. And at the end, I'd like to take a group photo right here in front of our Newington Public Schools insignia. So you have that. And the parents, you're welcome to do photos at the end as well, with whomever you'd like to. You can stay as long as you want. We also have some refreshments at the end of the ceremony. So with that, we're going to get rolling. All right, we are going to start with Mr. Smith, representing Anna Reynolds School, and today we are honoring Paige Wendell. Come on up, Paige.
I'm here today with Paige Wendell. Last year I was here with her brother Max, so she's following his footsteps for Outstanding Student of the Month. And before I talk about Paige, I want to share a little bit about the process at most of the schools. So the process for us is that each teacher has the opportunity to nominate a student for their class for the Student of the Month, and then we have a selection group that chooses our Outstanding Student of the Month. And it was unanimous in this month's selection of being Paige Wendell and being our Outstanding Student of the Month. I'd like to ask a few of the teachers to share some things about Paige. I was telling her and her parents beforehand that I've never had so much to say, so please bear with me. It's a little bit of a lot of people wanted to say some things about Paige, including some of the kindergartners that she works with. They have some comments in here as well. So, but Paige is a 4th grader at Anna Reynolds, and she's in Mrs. Dryson's class. And Mrs. Dryson says it's an honor to nominate Paige as Student of the Month. Paige enthusiastically helps around the school, including in kindergarten, technology, superstore, and in the classroom. Not only that, but she does so kind-heartedly and empathetically. She will advocate for students and always includes others. Academically, Paige is a curious student that actively engages with all lessons. She is motivated to improve and finds joy in learning. Room 64 is so lucky to have her. Mrs. Swanson, Paige's kindergarten teacher, says it's no surprise that Paige has been selected as our May Outstanding Student of the Month. She is very deserving of this award, as she has shown leadership, compassion, patience, and has worked hard to build relationships with my students this year as a special helper in my kindergarten classroom. As a student in my kindergarten class 4 years ago, Paige was a kind, hard-working, engaged learner who showed respect and compassion for everyone. I am so proud of Paige and how much she has grown since kindergarten, and am blessed that she has supported my students this year, each morning. Amazing job, Paige. Mrs. Byron, her 1st grade teacher, says Paige has always been an incredibly bright and well-rounded student. She brought great energy and enthusiasm to our 1st grade classroom in 2020-21. Even as a young student, Paige already had a sense that learning was important. She was easy to excite and willing to try new things. Paige showed great pride when she was able to see her skills developing and abilities strengthening. Paige shared so many aspects of herself and her experiences in the world as she connected new learning to bigger, broader concepts and understandings. Paige always loved being a member of our classroom community. She valued the routines and expectations that shaped our days and excelled at working collaboratively with and accepting the input of others, valuing their differences and perspectives. Ms. Paige Wendell is a shining star with absolutely unlimited potential. Her positive outlook and can-do attitude have her well positioned for success in whatever she chooses to do. Mrs. Davis, so not only did most people share about her, they also wrote more than most people have ever written. Mrs. Davis, her second grade teacher, says it was a pleasure to have the opportunity to work with Paige throughout her second grade year. Paige arrived in class each day with a beautiful, bright, and contagious smile, eager to start learning. Throughout the day, Paige always had a friendly personality towards her peers and was always willing to hold the door for her classmates, offer a word of encouragement, or lend a helping hand. Paige was a responsible, committed, and persistent learner. I love the fact that she never gave up. She was motivated and quick to ask questions for further clarification to complete her work accurately. In second grade, Paige took great pride in her work and always tried to complete all her assignments neatly and meticulously. It's so wonderful to see Paige continue to be a leader in our school as an active member of our student council and a favorite and frequent co-host on morning announcements. Paige sets a great example for all with her wonderful work ethic, positive attitude, and good behavior in and out of the classroom. She is so well deserving of this recognition. I am very proud of Paige and know she will continue to work diligently and shine during her illustrious academic career and beyond. Mrs. Boisine, Paige's third grade teacher, says I've had the pleasure of knowing Paige as a member of our Anne Arundel school community and as a student in my third grade class last year. It is my pleasure to wish her congratulations on being selected as the Outstanding Student of the Month. It is not surprising to me that Paige has been selected for this distinction. Her dedication, positivity, and willingness to help others truly set her apart. Paige's involvement in school activities, her infectious happiness, and her genuine care for teachers, peers, and family are admirable qualities that undoubtedly make Paige deserving of this recognition. Keep shining brightly and inspiring those around you, Paige. Your future is bright. Mrs. Gallup, her music teacher, says Paige is an enthusiastic student who is always volunteering to participate in music activities. She is a member of both chorus and orchestra, and also volunteered to do a dance and small ensemble performance during the spring concert. Paige is a student who always strives to do her best and asks questions if she doesn't understand something. She is kind and caring, as well as a wonderful role model for other students. Mrs. Bedford, her technology teacher, says, I am so excited Paige was chosen for Outstanding Student of the Month. Paige is a great student and always willing to help others. I love seeing her interact with younger students as well as her peers. This year, Paige was a participant in the Wonder Workshop Robotics League group with 4 other 4th grade girls. We've been completing missions that help a robot through our own amusement park creation. Paige is always sharing creative ideas, making sure everyone's ideas are included, and works collaboratively with the group. She is a natural leader in technology class. Paige creates beautiful programs that meet all expectations and is always eager to learn. Congratulations, Paige. Mrs. Schumacher, Paige's art teacher, says Paige is quite an upstander who is not afraid to do the right thing. She's a hard worker who goes above and beyond to take risks and try new art media techniques. Paige is a wonderful leader, well deserving of this award. Mr. Piltz, her wellness teacher, says it's such an honor to have Paige in my class. She is the daughter of a physical education teacher, so she has mastered many of the skills and concepts that were being taught. Paige approaches each class with enthusiasm, kindness, and respect. She performed extremely well in the state-mandated physical fitness assessments. I am so pleased that Paige is representing Anne Reynolds as our Student of the Month. Mrs. Masuli, the Student Council Advisor, says Paige is the kind of student that any teacher is lucky to have. As a Student Council Advisor, I am equally as lucky. She's always eager and willing to help. I could easily say a million things about her, but I thought I would ask some of the kindergartners that she works with every day. When asked what their favorite thing about Paige is, this is what they said. My favorite thing is that Paige plays with me. My favorite thing is that she is nice to me. When school families come, I get to be with Paige. She plays with me during play centers. She's a good person. Paige is my best friend. I love her. We are so lucky to have Paige as an active, compassionate member of our school community, and this honor is well deserved. Way to go, Paige. I've had the pleasure of having Paige in my school family since kindergarten, and her kindness is really contagious. When one day one of our school family friends was having a tough time on the bus, and I had to bring him around to do some apologies, and Paige was one of the students, and instead of just accepting the apology, Paige started coaching him on what to do when she gets frustrated and helping him out and giving him some advice. And that just speaks to the person that Paige is. So congratulations, Paige, for being our Outstanding Student of the Month.
Oh, Mom?
My mom.
See, when I heard them describe you, she's got a teacher in her. She's got, what do you think? You know? You only got about 10 more years to go before you're eligible. But I forgot to mention, what I also ask kids when they come up here, young adults, is what would you give for advice to other kids so that they could become successful like you? And there's so many things that you're successful at, but can you answer that question?
Yes. You should be kind to others and be respectful and just be yourself and don't interfere with others with problems. And just be you.
I love it. I love it. Oh, another round of applause for this. It's so cool to hear that these children are so memorable that their kindergarten teachers still remember them 4 years later. That's pretty amazing to me. So congratulations, and I do enjoy, just so parents know what I'm doing while all the readings are going on. I look around the audience and I just see parents just so pleased and proud of what their children have accomplished. I see a few tears getting wiped away, and it's just really one of my favorite events of the year. But now we are ready to celebrate our Be Green students. So Mr. Marciano is going to come up to present to us Naya Smith.
So, good afternoon, everyone. As Dr. Roman said, I'm Jim Marciano, principal over at Elizabeth Green. I'm going to start by just saying congratulations to all of our students of the month, and also offering a thank you to all of our families. I think there's an important part that goes beyond the school walls, and if we can look around the room today, you're a big part of the success of your children, and so I just want to honor that as a parent and say thank you. So let's give you all a round of applause. On to this young lady here. Like Mr. Smith, a lot of people had a lot to say about her accomplishments. She's done great work for us in the 5 years that we've known her. And I'm so excited to share some of the things this year that she has really stepped up and demonstrated some leadership qualities and role model kinds of things with the work that she's been doing this year. So let me get started here. Also a lot of pages. So Naya is a 4th grade student in Ms. Bedard's class, and she was selected as our Outstanding Student of the Month for many reasons. She's a leader, role model, hard worker, and student helper. We've known Naya since kindergarten, and we've seen such growth in her over the years. She has so many accolades to celebrate. Ms. Bedard, her teacher, writes, over the course of the academic year, Naya has consistently demonstrated an exceptional level of hard work and dedication to her schoolwork. Her commitment is evident in her meticulous attention to detail and persistence in tackling complex subjects, which significantly contribute to her academic success. Beyond her academic achievements, Naya serves as a sterling role model to her peers. Her behavior in and out of the classroom exemplifies the values we cherish in our school community. She consistently displays respect, kindness, and cooperation, influencing her classmates, is a member of the safety patrol, and even helped to start the first ever school newspaper, student-written school newspaper. Furthermore, Naya's adoption of a growth mindset has been remarkable to witness. This year in 4th grade, she has embraced challenges with optimism and has viewed setbacks not as obstacles, but as opportunities for learning and self-improvement. This approach has not only enhanced her own abilities, but also inspired her peers to adopt a similar attitude toward learning. Additionally, the self-confidence Naya has developed this year is nothing short of inspiring. It has been a transformative process that has empowered her to participate more actively in class discussions and take on leadership roles in group projects and pursue her interests with vigor. For these reasons, Ms. Bedard feels very strongly that Naya is well deserving of this award, and she has many other supporters as well. Ms. Lewis writes, Yahoo! And that's a technology joke. She's our technology teacher. Yahoo. Don't know if she likes Yahoo that much. It's funny for me, sorry. This outstanding student certainly shines brightly in technology classes. I believe she makes the future look bright for all of us, too. From the time Naya started classes with me in kindergarten, she has always loved learning about technology and ways she can use her device to create, share her thinking, and problem solve. Naya is incredibly patient and absolutely relentless when it comes to solving problems, especially computational thinking and coding work. She has the engineering skills of a student far beyond her years, and we are so lucky she so willingly shares her thoughts and skills so freely with all to help us all learn and grow and create like her. She says, thank you, Naya, for always working so hard to learn new things and then taking that learning and using it to solve lots of problems and create special things. Thank you, too, for so freely and kindly sharing your ideas and knowledge with all of us. Your patience, determination, generosity, and kind heart are just a few of your many beautiful qualities. And she says, congratulations. Ms. Mobus reports, Naya is a dedicated, hardworking student. She is a leader amongst her peers and a role model in band. Ms. Geider writes, it is a pleasure to work with Naya in art class. She is a role model to her peers. Naya is very quiet and is a rule follower who leads by example. She's very creative, and I can tell she strives to do her best on all her artwork. Congratulations, Naya, on consistently being the best. Ms. Pescarmona writes, Naya is a role model in all that she does. She has made tremendous progress in that this year due to her positive attitude, growth mindset, and willingness to try new things. Ms. Lawton writes, Naya is a kind, thoughtful student who always works hard and strives to be her best self each and every day. This school year, she has participated in chorus and is a member of the School Safety Patrol, where she has demonstrated exceptional leadership and advocacy skills. Naya is a proud member of our band. She is learning to play the clarinet. She's also in the chorus and will have small group solos in our concert for both of those venues. Naya is a kindergarten helper. She is responsible and works well with her students. Mr. Thompson had one word to describe her: awesome. Just awesome. Naya is a founding member of our student-led school newspaper overseen by our security officer, Mr. V. Her mom also helped with designs, which is really taken light. Additionally, she led a mindfulness workshop with her fellow safety patrollers in conflict resolution and participated in several other sessions. Last week, she participated in a junior achievement fundraiser as a greeter and a mingler. With some of her peers, they raised a lot of money to fund a junior achievement program. So that was really good. I think they raised like $800,000. It was a pretty good thing, thanks to our youngsters that went over. So, awesome work. Her favorite subjects in school are reading and writing. She's currently reading The Babysitter's Club. And I found this fascinating because she's really excited to have begun writing her own set of novels named The Flowers Club. And she told me about the characters, and it took me a minute, but she aptly named them for flowers. So the main character is Rose, and her best friend, Sunflower, leads the club adventures. So that's pretty exciting. Outside of school, Naya is in Girl Scouts. She will soon be participating, did you participate already in the bridging ceremony, or is that coming up next week?
She did that already.
She did it already, so that's in the past. She already did it. And is learning valuable leadership skills. She's also a soccer player, and her free time she spends it at the library, at the Lucy Robin Wells Library, participating in their many fun activities. So each time I meet with a student, for Student of the Month, I always ask them if they could solve a world problem, what would it be, and why? So when solving the world's problem, Naya hopes to tackle pollution, particularly because she wants to save her second favorite animal, the sea turtle. She has already started by picking up trash when she's swimming at the beach. So for all of those reasons and many, many more, Naya, congratulations. You are Elizabeth Green's outstanding Student of the Month.
My goodness, so I gotta ask you, what is your favorite flower?
A tulip.
Tulip, so she'll be the main character in all your books, I'll bet. That's a great thing. And I wanted to ask you as well, what advice would you give to other kids? You've accomplished so much by 4th grade. What would you advise kids in school to do so they're successful just like you?
I would say to try their best and not to just do it because they just want to get it and then they stop doing their best. Just do it, even if you don't get it, just to try your hardest, and even if you don't, you still can do anything, and to give people compliments and like to give them a smile if they don't have a smile every single day.
Words to live by. That's a growth mindset right there. So I think everyone can see why these students have been chosen. Stellar character traits. I'm now pleased to bring up Mr. Gatos from John Patterson, and he will talk to us about Elizabeth Melnick. Ooh, she got her Patterson shirt on.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mike Gatos. I'm the principal of Patterson. We will continue the greatness talking about Ellie. But Ellie, before I start, do you remember when Dr. Brown said, see all the smiling faces of the parents? And I see Mom smiling over there. We're always constant teachers as well. So I want to teach you that today is a wonderful moment of opportunity, not just for you, but for all the award winners today. Like today's the perfect time to hit Mom up for like your favorite ice cream, pizza, parents, she'll thank you later. They well deserve it. You're welcome. So and again, congratulations to all of our award winners. We are very, very proud of you, and I'm very proud of Ellie. She's a 4th grade student in Ms. Dumay's class, and she was nominated and selected for the award this month because she's an all-around good school citizen, because of her excellent behavior, her outstanding effort and attitude, and her excellent academic achievement, along with her contributions to our school, community, and fellow students. In her nomination, Ms. Dumay writes, Ellie is a fabulous choice for Student of the Month. She is a student of high character, choosing to do the right thing, even when others around her are not. This applies to the classroom, cafeteria, and at recess. She is also helpful, always offering to assist her peers and teachers, and often doing so without being asked. She has a wonderful attitude towards learning, and the effort she applies to her daily work is tremendous. She is very strong in all academic areas. She is always volunteering to join in and help others, often working with Mrs. Dalton to help write morning announcements. And in the building, I often hear teachers complimenting Ellie on her positive actions and attitude. She is a friend to all and treats everyone with respect and kindness. Ellie is definitely deserving of this award. As I mentioned above, Ellie is an excellent student in Ms. Dumay's class. Her favorite subject is reading, and she enjoys reading graphic novels the most. She also really enjoys art class, and Ms. Frazo, Ellie's art teacher, said Ellie is very creative and holds extremely high standards for herself. Those are 2 awesome characteristics in art. She does not stop and is not satisfied until the work lives up to her expectations. She's also an amazing classmate. She's always willing to help me or a peer when needed. Ms. Overhan, her 2nd grade teacher, stated, Ellie was a leader in 2nd grade, and it's awesome to watch her now. She always had a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She always gave her best and was very meticulous about her work. Mrs. Dalton, our library media teacher, added that, I am convinced Ellie will be a writer one day. She is so curious and thoughtful. During our school family book club, she had a full list of questions prepared for the author, and the discussion was wonderful because of your thoughtful questions. She's also one of the leaders of our morning announcement group. She organizes our meetings and often provides a great deal of suggestion and insight to what is read each morning in the morning announcements. Ellie is also a member of our pre-K extension group as a student leader. During this time, she would assist the staff, read to students, and play with students in the pre-K classroom. I'm really going to miss her next year. Mrs. Dalton wants you to hang around for another year. Now it's time for middle school. I agree. In addition to all the wonderful things that she does in room 18, Ellie is a member of our chorus and plays the clarinet in our band. Outside of school, she's very active with travel basketball and travel soccer. Maybe one day we'll get you back on the lacrosse field. She also enjoys the time that she gets to spend with her friends. She is a role model at Patterson and certainly an example of the absolute best John Patterson has to offer. Congratulations, Ellie.
Are you sure these kids are only in 4th grade? Oh, I had a busy job. So you have accomplished so much, and I was thrilled to see how you were a leader at school in the K-4 program, but what else would you recommend to fellow students about how to be successful in school?
Like hard work and focus and like pay attention to the teachers a lot.
I love it. Congratulations and well done. All right. Now, last but not least is our last elementary award winner. We're going to bring up Mrs. Lawrence from New Chafee, and she's going to tell us all about Lindsay Oland. Come on up.
Welcome, everyone. We'd like to first say congratulations to all of our Outstanding Student of the Month recipients. It's always so great for me to sit back there and hear all the great things about all the students. Although you may not be Chafee students, you're Newington students, and it makes me proud, as well as your parents, obviously, and the other principals in the room. So congratulations to all of you. Please keep up the great work. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Lindsay. Lindsay is a 4th grader at Chafee. She's a little nervous here, so I told her she doesn't have to say a lot. She just has to listen to all the wonderful things that all of her teachers have to say about her at Chafee School. So Lindsay has been a part of Chafee since she was in kindergarten, and we have watched her flourish through her 5 years with us, and we cannot be more proud of her. Ms. Lux, her current 4th grade teacher, who has the pleasure of having her for the last year, says that Lindsay started 4th grade very silent during her lessons, question time, and group time, but as the year has progressed, she has watched her change to a very assertive learner that is eager to ask questions and learn everything she can. She has learned not to worry about everything and to just try her best. She has grown so much in math and in reading this year, and she has gained a lot of self-confidence and knows and believes that she can do it. Lindsay has also made some great gains socially and will now stand up not only for herself, but for others. Well done, Lindsay. That's for Ms. Lux. Ms. Gaida says, it was no surprise once our staff heard that Lindsay was amazing accomplishments. Then Ms. Gaida had to add, she was her teacher in art, and she says, Lindsay is a role model to all of her peers. Lindsay is a pleasure to have in art class. She always comes into the art room ready to learn and create. She consistently makes good choices in art, whether she is modeling, how to listen while the teacher is talking, or choosing her own art materials. Every project Lindsay creates shows her understanding of the lesson, as well as her own creative style. Lindsay, I am very proud of you. Keep up the awesome work. Mrs. Riley, our media specialist, had to share as well, and she shared, it has been such a pleasure to witness your growth in your confidence over the past 5 years at Chafee. She says you show your enthusiasm for learning every library and media day. You participate consistently, and you always put forth your best effort to meet or exceed each target. And this shows in the quality of your work as well. She says Lindsay is also a kind friend to others and never hesitates to help a classmate find a quality book to check out. I enjoy having Lindsay in media class, and I think she is a quiet but effective role model at Chafee. Congratulations on this award, Lindsay. Well, we had to travel back a little bit, and we went to go ask Miss Steck, who was your 2nd grade teacher at the time, and she added, Lindsay showed dedication and interest in all tasks and assignments. She was engaged, listened attentively, and tried her best. As a classmate, she was sweet and friendly to all of her peers, and for these reasons, I am proud and not in the least bit surprised that she received this nomination. Mrs. D'Alessandro says, it has been an honor working with Lindsay, and just like everyone else you heard from today, she has nothing but great things to say. She said that she has had the pleasure of working with Lindsay for the past 2 school years, and during that time, she has watched you grow by leaps and bounds, academically, socially, and emotionally. She goes on to say, no one enjoys doing a task that is a challenge, except for Lindsay. She has met academic challenges with bravery and commitment. She has worked hard on skills and strategies with me in quiet areas, and she has successfully transferred those skills to the classroom, which can be difficult to do. Along the way, she has met these challenges, and she has worked through any fears with admirable maturity. Lindsay is respectful, hardworking, and an excellent role model to her peers. She sets a fine example of being safe, being respectful and being responsible at Ruth Chafee School. We will miss her when she moves to middle school next year. So congratulations, Lindsay. But there's one more teacher who had to add something. So Ms. Bedford went on to say, you are hardworking, you always strive to do your best, and you ask the right questions when needed. She's watched you grow as a computer programmer over the years in technology. She says this year, she created a fun, interactive food program that talks when you click on the characters. I can't wait to see that. Lindsay is always responsible, friendly, and respectful. She said, keep up the great work. So as you can see here today, nothing but great things to say about Lindsay, who is a stellar student. I have watched her grow from a kindergartner to now, and everything you just heard about her is absolutely true. She has gone from being a very quiet student who probably didn't say too much, and I had the experience and the opportunity to actually watch her stand in front of all of her classmates and an audience full of parents and perform in our concert, and I could not have been more proud of you. I am so happy to watch you grow and learn. I'm just jealous that I won't be able to see you do it even more in middle school and high school. Good luck to you, sweetheart. Congratulations.
Was that the choral concert or the instrumental concert?
The spring chorus concert.
The spring chorus concert. Oh, I heard a wonderful song was sung at that concert in honor of your principal, Ms. Lawrence. Well, I want to congratulate you and tell me what your favorite song was from the concert.
My favorite song was the song Whatever It Takes. I had a solo on.
Wow, very much a forward-thinking person. Well, congratulations and have a wonderful afternoon. We'll everybody All right, now we're ready to move to our middle schools now, and I'm going to invite Mr. Lambert to come up, representing Martin Kellogg, and he will be honoring Miss Anaya Lewis. Come on up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Lambert. I'm the principal of Martin Kellogg Middle School, and the process at the middle school looks a little bit different. We have more students, so our selection process involves a team of staff members that come together. We had about 35 nominees this month, and Anaya rose up to the top. But very, very quickly, you're about to hear why. Before I do that, I want to echo some sentiments that I heard. We use that word school community often. And a significant lever within that community is you as family members. You're hearing a theme today, a theme of the influence of your children, not just on their own academics and their own tenacity and perseverance in the classroom, but more importantly, or equally as important, their influence on other people. So that apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So thank you for your influence, your love, your support, to produce such resilient, unbelievable children that have such a powerful impact on our school community. So thank you for that. And I'm excited to brag about Anaya's significant influence on the Martin Kellogg school community. MKMS is thrilled to celebrate an exceptional student, a role model, and leader in our school community, Anaya Lewis. It is our distinct honor to recognize Anaya as our outstanding student of the month. Anaya is an 8th grade student at Martin Kellogg Middle School, participates in our Biomedical Academy, while modeling the 4 pillars each day in MKMS, and she consistently demonstrates remarkable qualities that set her apart as a student and selfless school citizen. Anaya's dedication to her academics and her willingness to support her peers are truly commendable. In math class, Anaya has taken on leadership roles in our building thinking classrooms, particularly working with classmates who struggle with certain concepts. A memorable instance of this was when she patiently helped a classmate grasp a challenging skill by showing her group member an example of their work, highlighting key points, providing the necessary support and feedback to ensure her classmate could succeed. Her ability to meet her peers at their level and celebrate their successes is a testament to her empathy and her leadership. Beyond her academic prowess, Anaya is a risk taker who never backs down from a challenge. She consistently pushes herself to do better, embodying the spirit of perseverance and resilience. Her teachers have noted her collaborative nature and her encouragement of group members to stay focused and on task. One of the highlights of her academic journey is the co-creation of a remarkable crime scene project game with one of her classmates. This project required students to solve math problems to unlock clues, which led into answers to questions about fictional crime scene. Anaya's contribution to this project showcased her creativity, problem solving, and ability to work effectively in the team. Anaya's positive attitude and infectious smile have made her a beloved member of our school community. As president of the Student Council, she has been instrumental in organizing and participating in various activities. One of her notable initiatives was the idea of reading to fourth graders in a rental school during Dr. Seuss Day. Anaya's goal was to encourage younger children to enjoy reading, demonstrating her commitment to service and her desire to make a positive impact on others. Her dependability and collaborative spirit have been evident throughout the year. Anaya has been a reliable helper for teachers, exemplified by her role in running the cornhole tournament during our recent staff versus student basketball game. She's also worked closely with other student councils, contributing to her ideas and listening to theirs, fostering a culture of teamwork and mutual respect. Anaya's contributions extend beyond the classroom and the student council. As a dedicated member of the Principal's Advisory, she proposed and helped facilitate the creation of a special 8th grade mural. The mural not only involves all members of her current class, but also invites future classes to contribute as they move on to high school. Anaya's vision, creativity, and ability to inspire others have garnered admiration from her classmates, teachers, and families. The PTO, Student Council, and Board of Education have all come together to support her well-thought-out project, a testament to the impact that she makes on our school community. Additionally, Anaya had a leading role in the spring production of Newsies. Her smile lit up the stage, and her song brought the house down. She excelled not only with her singing and acting, but also through supporting her classmates and being a kind role model to younger students. Anaya's aspirations to work in the sports medicine field, specifically physical therapy, further highlight her desire to help others. Her interest in this field aligns with her demonstrated qualities of empathy, leadership, and a commitment to making a difference. Anaya Lewis exemplifies the qualities of an outstanding student. Her dedication to her academics, her leadership, her positive attitude, and her commitment to service make her a deserving recipient of this incredible honor. Anaya, we are so incredibly proud of you, and we look forward to seeing the amazing things you will continue to achieve. Congratulations on being named our Outstanding Student of the Month.
Well, if you didn't see Newsies, that was amazing, that show. I loved it. But now I want to be able to showcase you a little bit, Anaya. Can you tell the members of our audience today what your mural design concept is?
The mural that me and other student council members made was so that each year can come back in their senior year and see their handprint on the wall.
Oh, wow. Isn't that a cool idea? So because of Anaya, it's going to happen. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Here she comes, high school. All right, we are going to now honor our John Wallace Award winner. We've got Mr. Diaz here, the principal, and he is here to honor Ashlyn Bingston. Come on up.
Right in the middle. Welcome everyone, congratulations to all our families. This really, for us, is every month one of the special days that we get to have, just to hear all the awesome things that are happening in our schools, and particularly, being at the middle school level, hearing what's happening at the elementary school. And oftentimes the students we see at these ceremonies come to the middle school and they become leaders. They have a huge impact immediately, and it's just wonderful to hear all of this and be here today with you and celebrate with the families. So it's my pleasure today to introduce you to Ashlyn. Ashlyn Banks is an 8th grader at John Wallace Middle School, and she was nominated. We have a very similar process to Martin Kellogg, where teachers can nominate students, And oftentimes, that could be a whole team nomination as well. In this particular case, Ashlyn was nominated by her 8th grade social studies teacher, Mrs. Pearl, and some wonderful things to say about her. So Ashlyn is a grade 8 student at John Wallace Middle School. She's been nominated by her teachers based on the fact that she consistently demonstrates each of the 5 pillars of Wallace Pride, which are preparation, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. In terms of preparation, Ashlyn comes to school every day prepared with her homework, eager to learn, and ready to have discussions in U.S. history class. She completes all of her assignments with ease and works on more challenging assignments because she is such a great reader and writer. This is one of my favorite lines I've ever had in a Student of the Month speech as a former history teacher. Mrs. Pearl shared that she actually provides Ashlyn with primary source readings that she and another student in class read and analyze when they're finished with their assigned task. That is just awesome. That makes my heart happy as a former social studies teacher. Love primary sources. Ashlyn also receives all meeting and exceeding on all of her tests and written assessments throughout the school year. In terms of respect, and this is really where Ashlyn shines through, she's one of the most respectful students that Mrs. Pearl shares she has ever had. Every morning she greets me with a smile and a hello and helps other students in class who may struggle with understanding the material. We might have a future teacher in there. She listens and contributes to class discussions and respects the differences and the diversity in our classroom. In the area of integrity, Ashlyn does the right thing all the time. When I've been out sick this year, substitutes will often comment how Ashlyn helps and stays on task during the class. She supports and helps the substitutes and keeps everyone on task. She also checks in regularly with a couple of students in her class who struggle a bit academically. She offers guidance and assistance and does it in a very kind way. In terms of determination and excellence, recently Ashlyn worked on a research project. She used all of her time in class efficiently to complete the task. And she was one of the students who followed every single direction and completed a perfect works cited page. Again, this thrills me. We all know those works cited pages as we were in school. So great job there. And Ashlyn again asked great questions and made sure that she gets an exceeding on her assessments and assignments and goes above and beyond. Outside of school, Ashlyn is quite an athlete. She plays field hockey and lacrosse. And Mrs. Pearl has actually attended a few of the games and can attest how great of a team player she is. Ashlyn also loves animals. She went through the application process for the Glastonbury Agricultural Program and was accepted. So congratulations on that. We are all so proud of Ashlyn at John Wallace Middle School. We congratulate her on being selected as John Wallace Middle School's Outstanding Student of the Month. Congratulations, Ashlyn.
Is that all that excites you? Is citations from something else to do? But in all seriousness, that's admirable that you continue the work even when you could probably be doing something else. So that is admirable, as are all your leadership qualities that Mr. Dias talked about. You're going to a VOAG high school, so what are your future goals?
I want to be veterinarian and help animals.
That is so awesome, and that's a challenging career, but much needed, as I'm a personal dog lover myself. Congratulations. All right, so last but certainly not least is our high school awardee. We're going to bring up Mr. Millardo, interim vice principal, to honor Dorothy Nigan. Come on up, Dorothy. Newington?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Her last name's pronounced Newington. Mr. Millardo, it's all yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dave Millardo. I'm the interim house principal at Newington High School for Stoddard House. And it's my pleasure to introduce Dorothy Wheaton, who is our May Outstanding Student of the Month. The process at Newington High very similar to the other schools, only we have 1,400 students to select from, and we had to come up with one. Dorothy actually blew away the competition. There was no one even close to her when the committee met to decide who our student of the month would be. And first of all, congratulations to all of our outstanding students. I can't wait to go back to see Ms. Tigno, our principal, and let her know that we have 6 tremendous kids coming up at some point. Ashton, I'm sure we'd love to have you, but we certainly understand your passion for animals. Okay, so I'm going to say a little bit here about Dorothy. Dorothy is a grade 9 student at the high school. Pretty remarkable for a freshman to get this award. She's only been there for just under a year, yet she has already managed to excel. Dorothy was nominated by her Modern World History Honors Class teacher, Mr. McGoldrick, and here's what Mr. McGoldrick has to say about Dorothy. Dorothy is a consistent hard worker in my class. She completes all of her daily assignments fully and completely, and her work is always of the highest quality, reflecting deep levels of thought and understanding. Dorothy is always well prepared for assessments, and she willingly accepts feedback for improvement. Dorothy also completes optional enrichment activities to challenge herself academically, so another child who goes above and beyond. Dorothy is an active participant in my class discussions and is a great resource for her classmates, providing them with help and support. Mr. McGoldrick indicated that he is recommending Dorothy for advanced placement U.S. history next year, as he believes she possesses the skills and the work habits necessary for success in that challenging class. He also indicates that Dorothy is an absolute pleasure to teach. Mr. Miller, Dorothy's math teacher, says Dorothy is nothing short of amazing. She is one of the most conscientious students I've ever had. She clearly cares about what she is doing and also the people she works with. I am proud to be able to call her my student, and I hope I have the opportunity to work with her again. Mr. Brooks, Dorothy's orchestra teacher, says Dorothy is a very conscientious and attentive student and is a strong musician. Dorothy has earned straight A's in all of her classes this year, all of which are at the honors level. She is also a member of the Newington High Orchestra Combo and the chorale, soprano, and alto combo, and they actually have their concert tomorrow night. Okay? Yeah. She's also a member of our tennis team. Dorothy has had an amazing transition to Newington High School, and we all congratulate her on being our May 2024 Outstanding Student. Congratulations.
Wow, it is, as Mr. Malaro said, pretty rare to have a freshman win this award, but I can hear from what was said that you are more than well deserving. I'm curious, you've already taken all these honors courses. What do you plan to do after high school if you're thinking that far ahead, which something tells me you are?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but in high school I just want to explore different things to try later on.
Beautiful, great attitude, and congratulations on all your accomplishments. So that concludes the formal component of our program, but I would like all the award winners in the audience to give a round of applause to all their guests and supporters today. And now how about another round of applause for our award winners? You can see they are stellar students on so many levels. We're very proud of everything that you've done. Just to recap, we're going to do a group photo right up here. So I'll have you come up momentarily. There are refreshments in the back. And I appreciate, and the link to the recording will be going out probably tomorrow, so you can then share this out with folks that couldn't be here today. So without further ado, I just want to congratulate both our parents and our award winners, and enjoy the refreshments in the back. Thank All right, straight ahead. We've got this is called the forgot to mention, they'll be featured in my end of year newsletter as well, so you'll get that sometime in June. Their photo will be there. All right. We've got